Float is an interesting one. It's kind of like a grown-up version of the one-touch arcade experience. It's calmer than the likes of Crossy Road, and looks a lot nicer as well. But it still trades in frustration, and it doesn't quite have the compulsive loops to wrap its petals around you and saturate you with its sweet, sweet nectar. There's definitely something here, but the initial buzz the game gives off doesn't sustain it the deeper you go into the experience. The game sees you controlling a flower. It's floating on a body of water, and it's up to you to help navigate through a series of obstacles. You do this by tapping the water behind the flower. This creates a ripple that pushes the lily forwards. You're not limited to just tapping behind though. Poking the screen anywhere will push the lily in the opposite direction. There are rocks to avoid, spinning blocks, and bursts of much quicker current. And the game adds more obstacles as you swoop through the various levels that it gently places in your path. There's a checkpoint system that lets you bounce around through the levels, but things do get a bit fiddly quite often. Figuring out the best way to tackle things is key to success, but even when you get to grips with the controls, things don't quite work out the way you want them to. You'll find yourself flopping into walls or getting stuck in slightly desperate backtracks as you try to avoid the things that are trying to mash the petals you're attempting to keep alive. Things do tend to get a little bit repetitive as well. While the backgrounds you're working through do change, the basic shape of the game remains pretty much identical. Don't get us wrong, there is definitely fun to be had here, but you can't help but feel the game is missing something. That spark that would push it into the upper echelons of App Store excellence. We enjoyed the time that we spent with Float, and we think that you will too. We just can't shake the feeling that with a couple of tweaks, we could have been enjoying it even more.